Hello everyone. How are you? Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I am KB and you're tuned in now to the Spiritualistic Healer. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel today. Look, I forgot to change my date over. And it's clearly not the 24th. It is the 25th. So let me go ahead and update that real quick. And I could have left it like that because I'm super anal. So that would have bothered me the entire time. So yeah, so I'm coming back to you today with a new video. This is going to be a video in regards to the connection that is currently on your mind. However, we're going to be tapping into your spiritual team to see how they think and feel about the connection that you're dealing with. Is it someone who's worth sticking around for? Their advice for you on it. And at the bottom right here, we also got messages for like pretty much how that person feels about you, how they view the relationship pretty much. We're going to talk about their viewpoints and what they're thinking and feeling. So also, before we get started, if you need anything from me, all the information is linked in the description box below. You want to book a personal reading, my contact information is there. Also follow me on IG. My information is linked down below as well. Please make sure you guys are like, share, comment, and subscribing to videos. We want to get the videos circulating around as much as possible. I definitely do appreciate the time that you're taking watching them, and also taking the extra time to subbing to the channel and also liking the video. Definitely do appreciate it. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and be quiet. Let you choose the pal. Meditate if you need to. Use a pendulum, whatever you need to feel comfortable with choosing your pal. All right, so right here we got pal 1. And this is this little cheap flower pot thing that I got. I'm gonna eventually get some like real flowers. All right, and then this is pal 2. All right, and then this one is pal 3. All right, so go ahead and choose your pal. All right, so if you need more time, please pause the video. I also did have, if we have time, I do have a little charm thing right here that I probably wanted to use to maybe like get some more messages from your person. So if we have time, I may incorporate that into this reading. If not, then I'll just do it in a whole nother video. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna go ahead and start pal A, pal 1, whichever you wanna call it, all right? Okay, so if you chose pal 1, this little, leafy little pot thing, this is your routine. I'm gonna put this right here, back where it belongs. Okay, so we have some messages from Spirit, like how they think and feel about this connection. That's gonna be down here. So this is gonna be the situation at hand. Let's see what we got. All right, we got commitment that came out. This is going to be emotional freedom. So this is going to be, it's emotional freedom. All right. We have music, a 32 breaking down to a 5. We have spiritual partnership, 27 breaking down to a 9. All right. We have a change in the wind, a 12 breaking down to a 3. We have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. We have denial. I accept my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. All right, we have family, friends, and guides. Like they're basically letting you know they're present. Some of you may have spiritual guides that are family members or passed over friends that were soulmates to you in this lifetime. And if they have passed from your life, they are now considered your spiritual guides now. So that is that's a number 6. We have awareness. We got more awareness here. So awareness is very heavy in this pal, being in the present. Solitude is here. And this is the energy of the relationship that you're currently in with this person. Like what's the basis of the relationship pretty much. And then we got Leo energy here. That is a number 5. So 5 is a significant number. We got 9 here, 2 7, 2 2s. We got 2 3s, and then we got number 6. So those could be something that you would need if you want. Okay, so give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and tap into the energy. These cards were all picked at random as well. Okay, So I feel like, I'm not for sure if you're currently with this person or not, but with the Solitude card here is giving me energy that maybe you were at one point in a relationship with this person and you may be separated from this person. I feel like that you are currently in the energy of where I just heard gaining a perspective of this relationship. With the Leo energy here, this relationship could have been very passionate, very fiery. With Leo here in the music, I'm feeling like maybe you and this person had a connection that was very much out in the forefront. Because Leo energy, or this person could be a Leo, or you could be a Leo, or this could have just been the energy of the connection. Like if you would have done a synastry chart, composite chart, and put both of you guys' chart together for a composite, maybe you had like a sun in Leo or a heavy Leo placement, to where you and this person, you had a very like affectionate or open connection. Like this connection was very like out in the forefront. You and this person you probably may have a calling with this person, with the spiritual partnership, to be out in the limelight. Maybe it's something that you do with this person. Maybe you kind of relate over music. Maybe you and this person have a musical talent when you work together, and that's the type of spiritual aspect that you bring, because we know spirituality isn't just in form of like doing tarot readings and stuff like that. You can be in a spiritual partnership and you heal the world through different avenues of healing, which through music, I feel like music is a healing energy for a lot of people. A lot of people can relate through that. Maybe you write songs about this person, or this person writes songs about you. Maybe the way you freely express yourself through this relationship, like your emotionals is through songs. Or maybe you listen to music when it comes to like expressing how you feel. But it's something heavy with music and being able to express the emotional part that you probably weren't able to. I feel like there's a fear in this connection of being openly expressive with the emotions. And I feel like Spirit is kind of wanting that fear to be released. So what they're kind of saying is that there's a change that needs to happen in this connection between you and this person. And it's kind of like for the better part of it. I feel like awareness is about you being present, not being too off in the distance or thinking too far in advance. But it's kind of like being present in the relationship with one another. I feel like this is about giving that time, energy, and attention. Even though the Leo energy is here, Leo is very affectionate, but it also can be on the more negative aspect, egotistical as well, where someone can possibly be wanting all of the attention on them and they're kind of neglecting the other person. So there's a balance that needs to be had in this situation. I feel like one of you are more lighter in the, well, it's two doves here, but the other dove is more like in the darker and the one is more in the light. So one of you may be more high vibing than the other, which it could be you, the reader. And it's kind of like you're trying to maybe like pull this poor person towards, you know, a better life, or pulling them towards you. It's kind of like you feel like there's a lot of, you see how they're right there in the middle, it's kind of like a tangle right there. What I'm kind of getting from this is like, you could have been the one that's held majority of this relationship on. And I feel like that you've been trying to really get this person to come towards you. But I feel like there's a lot of energy in between you that is kind of, it's kind of muffling up the energy between you and this person. It's like there's a need to want to be close, but there is something that keeps you apart. It's something that's very much in between you and this person. I really feel like that there's a lot of confusion with emotions here. Because with the unicorn is something where it's kind of like a freeing feeling to me. It's freeing. I'm seeing a unicorn here. I'm also seeing an owl. Owl is about having that awareness. So I think Spirit is like wanting you to see this from a higher perspective than what you have been seeing it. I think that if you haven't gotten to that point where you're seeing this from a higher perspective, you are now. Maybe when you've been dealing with this person, you don't understand why you're so entangled with this person. You've never been able to really feel it. You feel like that it's love, but you feel like it's a higher purpose. And I think that with this awareness and that ego being here, Spirit is kind of wanting to illuminate the fact that this is some type of a spiritual partnership for you. Now, like I said in my readings before, I'm not going to label your connections for you. You know, if you want a better understanding of the type of spiritual union that you have with this person, then you will have to reach out to your guides, which they're here to get that for you. So it could be, you know, whatever it is that they're telling you that it is. It's just really based off of what your guides. And like I said, if you really want to know for sure who that person is to you, the only for certain way you're going to get it is through, you know, by actually meditating and asking your guides to show you a sign or synchronicities of who this person is to you. But I feel like that you and this person, if you have been in a situation with this person where you have not been able to be openly, emotionally expressive to each other, I think Spirit is wanting that change to happen. They're wanting that change to happen because it's for the higher good of you and this person's situation, and also for yourself. But I really feel like it has something heavily to do with you guys being out in the forefront. And music is a key indicator or factor Maybe one person doesn't really know how to express, how to really physically talk and express their emotions, and they use music, like I said. But I really am truly feeling like that you and this person are not together, like y'all separated. There's an energy of solitude. This is kind of giving me hermit energy. Hermit energy is about kind of like that going within energy and kind of figuring out, like gaining some type of insight. This is what this is giving me. It's like you and this person may be in separation because you're needing to gain some type of insight about the relationship. It's like you need to gain some things, gain an understanding of maybe yourself in the situation, and this person does as well. It's like I don't want to be without the situation, but I feel like there has been some type of denial here, and I really feel like it's fear-based denial, like not wanting to feel like you can be comfortable to be open, or maybe you feel like this person gets you so emotionally open that it's scary sometimes to be open, like vulnerable to a person like that. And I think that I think both of you are doing some introspection of it. But I think spirit is more so on the person who's watching the video, because I think that you're more spiritually inclined than this other person. And it's kind of like you're going to lead the way for this person. So spirit is trying to get you to do a lot of introspection. They're wanting you to like really look at this from a higher level than what you've been looking at it. It's like you have to like take a step back out of it, and you're having to really look at this situation. What I'm kind of feeling, like kind of what they're trying to tell you is that, one, it's like you do need to be present. You need to stop whatever it is you're denying about this. This is denial energy here. It's like either you can be in denial about this connection, or the other person can. But I really feel like that it may be the other person that's more in denial about it than you are. Because if you weren't in denial about it, you wouldn't be watching the video. So I feel like the person that is more in denial, like I said, this two doves here is one of you, like you both are doves, but one is a little bit in the darker aspects than the other one. And it's kind of like this lighter dove has the longer string, and they're pulling. It's like they're trying to pull this person towards them. This person may be a little bit resistant too. I'm getting that with the Leo energy. Leo energy can be very stubborn. It's like when they don't want to move, they're not going to move. But it's kind of like there's a stubborn energy on this other person's behalf where they're really trying not to budge. And I feel like that also maybe both of you both have like issues with expressing yourself openly. And I really feel like if you feel like that's not the case for you, then you really aren't seeing how, you know, you attract someone who's kind of like you. It's like you attract people towards you that are like-minded. So if this person has emotional issues that they're scared to be open, you do as well. So it's kind of like you're needing to like really see the spirit. When it comes to spiritual partnerships, there's always a lesson in here. And I think that this time that's in separation is for you and this person to both gain a perspective of this relationship. What it is you want from this relationship. Like, why does this person make you feel like that? Are you safe to open up emotionally to this person? Because I feel like that there's not an energy of feeling safe, of being emotionally open. I don't know if there was some type of a past issue that this person may have. I don't know if there was an issue where this person may have hurt you, or you have hurt this person. Maybe because there's a separation here. I feel that for some of you. But like for some of you, there's not. But for some of you, there's not. What I'm kind of feeling, if you're not in separation from this person, there's just a separation emotionally, which means that y'all have an emotional distance between y'all. You're not emotionally connected at this particular moment. And it's kind of like you both need to go within and gain awareness on why you two even came together in the first place. Like, how can you get that feelings and those emotions back? It's like you have to work together with this person. So I think Spirit is saying that it probably has been a stalemate for a second, but there's a change that needs to be had, because if you're not in a commitment with this person, Spirit is saying like a spiritual partnership could be a marriage too. It's like you have the potential in this person to go towards that. But it's like, how can you have that when you don't have the emotional piece together? Also with the Leo energy, this connection could be very physical. It could be good physically, but it could be lacking the emotional intimacy that's needed to like clearly build this partnership. And you may need to. Y'all may need to slow down in that area and kind of start connecting on an emotional level. And like the basis of fire energy to me, that's sex all day. That's passion all day. And Leo's very passionate. They're very fiery. So I feel like the basis of the relationship is more sexual in nature and not enough emotions being expressed. And with the commitment and the spiritual partnership, you may be learning how you may need to back off sexually and start building a relationship from a better way as far as emotionally and leaving the sexual aspect out until a later date. Like not rushing into a relationship so quickly to where you have sex with these people and then it doesn't go anywhere. It's like if you really want to build a solid partnership, you have to, you know, slow down on that aspect. That comes later. But it's important for you to build emotional bonds with people to where you feel open. If you can be open enough with your body for another person, why you can't open your heart? I mean, you giving them an intimate part of you anyway. You letting them into your soul when you have sex with them. So I just feel like that kind of goes hand in hand for me. A lot of people don't see it like that, but when you are exchanging sexual energy with people, you are like your souls are mingling together. So a lot of times when you have sex with energy vampire peoples, how you leave depleted and they're feeling good, that's kind of why you have to kind of be careful about who you give your body to as well, because that is a factor of, like, sex is a key factor of people who can that's how you create soul ties with people, unhealthy ones as well. So I feel like that you and this person may need to kind of like, you know, pull back on the sexual aspects and really start building this on an emotional level, because if you're together, there is an emotional distance there, which kind of makes me feel like there's not really a commitment here. Y'all probably just doing your thing or whatever, and there's no true solidification of this relationship where it can be, but it's kind of more like the emotional part needs to be worked out. But if you're in separation with this person, I feel like that it kind of sort of probably was the same thing, and maybe you're no longer dealing with this person. But, you know, a change needs to happen in order for things to work itself out. So let's see, you know, how this person looks at this connection with you. All right, we got the Temperance card. Like I said, more fire energy. This person could be a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius. Maybe you're a Leo and they're a Sagittarius. I'm getting that. But this connection is really fiery. And then we got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, your affirmation, and visualization can help bring you two together. So this person they want peace and they want balance with you as well. So it's kind of like they don't want this gap that y'all have between y'all. They don't want that. They could, if you're in separation, they're trying to call you back in, and they're trying to make it to where, you know, it's like y'all are on the right path. Like this person wants to get right with you too. I don't see them wanting this to be the way that it is either. And if you're, you know, together with this person and y'all not in a relationship, they want to, you know, figure out how, you know, they can close that gap same way. So it's kind of the same energy for both. It's like this person, how the way they feel about you, they do see you as a soulmate of theirs, a spiritual partnership. You know, they may believe in soulmates or whatever. You may have talked about that. And with the Temperance card, it's giving me more energy of like soulmate-y type energy. But like I said, get confirmation from your guides. They could be giving you a little bit of that tidbit of that here, but to get the major confirmation, go through your guides. But I really feel like this person wants to bridge the gap. They do want to bring this back together. They're, you know, thinking and hoping and wishing and praying and trying to figure out how they can do it. They could be, you know, praying on it, asking for help on how to bring this back together, because they do feel a sense of like a tie towards you in some way, shape, or form. They do feel a tie towards you, and they want to figure out how they can work that out with you. All right, so let's see advice from Spirit, right? You are never alone. So Spirit is saying like you're not by yourself. We're here present with you. So if you need some help, reach out to us. We can lead the way if you're confused and you don't know what to do. Also, this person is like not really out. Like if you're separated, this person's not out of your energy at all. They're still very much there. So you're not alone in this. Spirit is also saying you're not alone in how you feel. If you want this person, they want you too. It's like you're not by yourself in this. It's not a one-sided situation. I don't feel like it's one-sided. I heard them say a conversation needs to be had. Then we have honesty and communication. Like, I'm not playing. Like, communication needs to happen between you and this person. I feel like that if you haven't been talking, that's going to change too. All right, then we had the moment I realign with love, clear direction is present to me. Spirit is saying once you actually come from a place of love, let this fear go. This whole entire situation is gonna get into alignment with yourself. I feel like your spiritual team is on your side, but they're telling you that a conversation needs to be had between you and this person. When I lean towards love, I am led. Yeah, y'all have to come from a place of love, opening up your heart, being more emotional with this person. This is what I'm kind of feeling. So, Pile 1, this has been your reading. Talk to this person. Be open to what this person has to say. Obviously, y'all both are feeling the same way, but there is some type of fear about being open, but y'all can do some great things with this music card here, this Leo and this spiritual partnership. Y'all just got it, this energy right here, just holding y'all back, this confusion. All that is a conversation that needs to be had, and y'all good, y'all straight. Get on the same page and watch it all blossoms, okay? All right, so that's all that I have for Pile 1 or Pile A. If you like the video, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Drop down in the description box and tell me which pal you chose and if it resonated for you. I was going to kind of get into those charms today. Looks like I'm not going to have time for that. All right. We'll do it on the next video. All right. So pal 2, if you chose this little leafy thing, this is your reading. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Pal 2. All right. So let me get your advice from Spirit out the way real quick. All right. So let's see the basis. Clear the energy, Spirit. Let's see what we got. Y'all, pal 2, I'm saying y'all spiritual guides, y'all ancestors they were talking the most. Pal 3, their pal, they were like a little stubborn. Pal 2, like, yeah, they really had a lot to say for y'all. All right, we got career that came out here. See if I'm gonna have room for all y'all. We got home. That's her perfect balance. Who knows? Ooh, psychic abilities came out. I wonder why they had something to say. All right, we got distorted feminine that came out here. We got health, 71 breaking down to an 8. We got surrender, 91 breaking down to that's like a 10-1. So this is kind of like a starting all over again type thing. Base chakra energy right here. All right, so then we have time to go. All right. We have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. 45 breaking down to a 9. 2 more energies. That's another card of like releasing and letting it go. All right. Then we have intentions behind the mask. That's a number 3. Yeah. We have consciousness. Number 2, present power. All right. We have trust right here. We have relaxation. And the energy of the connection between you and this person is Capricorn energy. So some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And look, there's a number 10 there as well. So that's more about endings and completions. So listen, with this Capricorn energy here, it's a very energy, like it's earthy energy, is stable. But you know, Capricorns, they're kind of getting like the stigma of being like the more colder zodiac signs. Like they're not really emotional. They're more like strict, like to the point, very stoic type shit. That's kind of like what this is. But with the Capricorn energy with the career, I really feel like, I don't know if you met this person at work, or it's kind of like this person is pulling you towards your career path. And home is also about stability as well. So kind of what I'm seeing here, how your spiritual team is feeling about this connection, there's a heavy indication here on things needing to close out and end. I'm just gonna keep it real. There's too many of the ending numbers. And then this time to go card is basically talks about letting go of something, knowing when it's time to be done with it. If it was in reverse, and if it would have came out, I start all my cards out upright. So if it flips in reverse, then I know for sure it's meant to be that. I just don't like the deck being all different type of ways, because I don't feel like that's honestly the truth of how that card should come out. So I start them off one way, and then if they flip out in reverse, I know for sure that's really what it's supposed to be. So it's kind of like, to me, it's like Spirit is kind of telling you that maybe, you know, there is time to like leave a situation behind. It's kind of like this person is on a path, and there's a door at the end of this path that they're trying to make it to. Like they can't really see it clearly, but it's there. They can see it off in the distance. It's like the closer you walk away, the closer you're getting to this door. I feel like for a lot of you, I just heard this too, that this door right here, if you can see that little door, it's a door like right there. All right. It's like you're leaving behind this situation. I think that you're probably going to be moving towards something, towards your career. You're going to be leaning more towards that. And I feel like a lot of you may have intuitive abilities, and you're probably needing to hone in more on that, because this may be what your spiritual path entails you to be. Because I feel like a lot of you watching this pal is very psychic. You're very psychic in nature. If you don't feel like it, then I feel like that you're kind of like you're missing that point, because Spirit is like really reining it in for me. And I feel like this person that you've dealt with has brought you to a place of where it's kind of like, you know how when you're in a situation with somebody and they may be like a catalyst for you to get you onto your spiritual path, this person may have been a catalyst to get you onto your spiritual path. And I think Spirit is wanting you to trust, to be calm, and to trust that they're leading you the right way. And I feel like with this Capricorn energy as well, you may be the type of person that may need to like kind of stay in control of the situation, like not wanting to really like let it go, like no, like I know that's what it said, but I'm gonna do what I want to do type stuff. And it's like you may have like a really, I'm getting like a Four of Pentacles type energy, like really holding on tight, really wanting to control the situation, really wanting things to do this and do that. And it's like Spirit is saying we need you to let it go. But I feel like that they're trying to guide you away from this because there's something heavy that you're supposed to be doing in your career path. And I think that I think Spirit is trying to get you in a more energy where you're working on your stability and kind of trying to gain that confidence about yourself that you can do this. It's like Spirit is saying whatever it is, if you're having a hard time releasing this connection, Spirit is saying that you can do this. You can. You have 2 cards here about you're able to do it. Present Parrot talks about believing in yourself, knowing that you can do this. And perseverance is like, I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. It's like making a plan, sticking with it. That's pretty much what it is. And behind the mask and distorted feminine, I feel like that your distorted part of yourself that still needs to be healed is telling you that you can't release this connection. For whatever reason, it's saying you need to hold on tight to it. There's a sense of codependency attached to this in a way with this particular person. I think that Spirit is wanting you to get more grounded within yourself and to focus more on yourself. It's like they're telling you that it's time to release this and to trust that we're leading you down the right path. Because distorted feminine is basically like you're not real. It's like you're in your lessons phase. You're trying to get out of the energy of where you're learning about your codependency, your negative sides, your aspects that you're needing to heal. So this is saying that this is something about you that still needs to be healed. And for this psychic ability to come up, you kind of already know this about yourself. You do. And it's like Spirit could be giving you confirmations through your third eye or your intuition. And it's like you may be like because it's not practical enough. It's like you can't physically see it. So it's kind of like you dismiss it at times. But it's like anytime your intuition has told you something, it's like it's never been wrong. But a lot of the times you may feel like it's so outlandish and out there where you can't really trust it. But Spirit is saying in this particular situation, if you've been feeling for a while that it is time to let it go, because I really feel like some of you feel like that is maybe an unhealthy attachment to this situation, then because with the health card here, it could be an unhealthy situation where you're needing to let it go because it's for your mental detriment as well. Because we got health and surrender. I think they're saying the healthier option would be to release this as of right now because it's not serving you anymore. It's done its part in your life. And I think that it did what it needed. The situation has done what needed to be done with it, honestly. And it's kind of where they're coming with this. They're trying to tell you that what this person did for you, it's been done. So at this point, we need you to go ahead and trust that moving forward is the best thing for you right now. Even when you're in these counterpart relationships, where you could be at, your counterpart couldn't be at. It's probably not at right now. And it's like you have to be okay with a part of that journey is learning to release and not have a codependent attachment because you're needing to learn how to be, independent on your own so that way you could be interdependent with another person. You should never want to be in a situation with a person because you feel like you lack something that they have. You should be whole and complete within yourself, and then that person should be whole and complete, and it's kind of like y'all come together and y'all make more fire and magic happen between the both of you. And I feel like that a lot of you may need to be focusing more on your career and your home life right now. Getting your home together. If you have children, you need to be focusing on them and not this relationship. Your career is probably suffering because you're doing too much focusing on this person and not enough on your career path. So I really feel like that the focus that Four of Pentacles energy that you have, you should be like putting that towards other areas as of right now, because it seems like this relationship has ran its course for the moment being. And it's kind of like you kind of already know that though. That's the thing though. Everything I'm telling you, you do kind of know, you do feel it. But the distorted part of you want to kind of hold on to it for whatever reason. Maybe feeling like, if I let it go, what if this person get their shit together when I let it go, and then boom, it's like I'm not there anymore. If that's the way it's supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen that way. There's nothing you can do to kind of, do anything with that. You kind of got to let the chips fall where they may and pray for the best possible outcome between you and that person. But I think that you also are needing to be more in the forefront, because with this behind the mask here lets me know that maybe you kind of like don't really push yourself out to the forefront enough. And maybe Spirit is trying to tell you that you can do this. You can release whatever this is this mask or whatever it is you're kind of telling yourself or whatever it is you're hiding behind, you can let that go because you don't need it. You no longer need it. Maybe this connection has been something that has been like kind of like a security blanket for you in a way, and Spirit is saying you no longer need the security blanket. You're really good on your own in a way. So let's see how this person feels about this connection with you. All right, we got the Eight of Swords energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then we have attraction. You can attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So kind of what I feel like is that this person, I feel like this person do have attraction towards you. I feel like this person has a lot of passion for you. But I kind of feel like this person may be stuck. And it's kind of like of their own doing. Like this person really isn't free. And it could be their own mental, because the swords is mental. It's a personal entrapment. But this person, or a Taurus, some of y'all could be dealing with a Taurus too. So this person does, have all these passion and emotions for you there too. I'm seeing more passion than I am seeing emotions though. But it's kind of like this person is like bound and stuck. I just heard to circumstances. I don't know what that is. I just heard jail from somebody. I don't know. I'm hearing all types of stuff. What's this Eight of Swords? Give me a card to clarify this Eight of Swords. Thank you. More Eight of Swords. The Tower card here is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, some of y'all could be Capricorns. Well, I got the Queen of Coins here. Some of y'all definitely could be Capricorns. I did not ask for all this, but I'm going to take it. All right, so we got the Eight of Swords again. And we got the Queen of Coins. We got the Three of Cups, yeah. We got the Four of Wands. We got the Judgment. Yep, okay. Listen. Y'all, so this person could have a whole nother situation. Either they could be with an earth sign or they could be with an Aquarius, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, an Aries. I'm getting strong Saturn energy here. So either this is you or them. So maybe this person feels like that they're stuck in their head when it comes to you because maybe, they have a whole nother, because the Three of Cups to me with the Four of Wands is giving me third party. They may have to make a decision to end something and let something go. And they feel like that they are mentally trapped. They can't do that. Or also they could just be feeling like, that if there's not another third party, like it's kind of like this person is kind of stuck on commitment. Like they may have to end a lifestyle with the Three of Cups, like because Three of Cups to me is like friends with benefit shit. Four of Wands is like upgrading into that relationship status. And maybe this person may like to party a lot and go out, and they may have to give up that lifestyle for a more stable lifestyle, and they're going to have to end out something major. So one or two things can happen. Decide who you are. If you are with this person and you are this Queen of Coins type energy, maybe this person is not really set on the whole commitment thing. They're not ready to commit. They like having the good times with you and having fun, but they're not ready to actually take that leap because they kind of still like to have their freedom. They kind of feel like entrapped by going down this relation. They have commitment issues, basically, put it like that. And it's like they would have to give up a certain lifestyle in order to be with you. And it's going to require them to kind of grow up, and they're kind of stuck doing that. For others of you, there's a whole nother relationship here that this person will have to close out and end in order to be with you. And it may be something that's strong, like a marriage, which how I feel about that, or a partner. But either way it goes, the Tower card is here, which is telling me that either there was some type of blow up between you and this person, or the Tower is like something is going to end anyways. So whether you're ending it with this person or the situation that they're in with someone else is going to be ending, either way it goes. But if y'all watch my Twin Flame Soulmates and Karma's video, you know how I feel about waiting on somebody that's with somebody else. Don't do it, ever. You're worth way more than just sitting around being somebody's side anything or waiting on them to make a decision. You need to just live your life and do your thing. And if you and this person is meant to come together later on down the line, once they clear up their shit and their problems, they got it together, then so be it. But never sit and wait around for nobody. Never like put your life on hold for anyone. And I feel like this distorted feminine is what's keeping you stuck and tied to this person, because I feel like, the way this person presents themselves to you is it's a little bit of an addicted tendency there, but it's like you're telling yourself you can't let this go when you can. All right, so let's get some advice from Spirit on this spread. All right, death is an illusion. Like I said, basically that's saying it's like endings are merely new beginnings. So when you let go of something else, something new will present itself. Whether this situation presents itself at a later time, this is just the ending, basically saying for right now. This is the ending for right now. And then later on, some of y'all, this may be an ending with this person completely. And then it's gonna, like, this door is gonna open. This door is gonna open, and you may meet a completely better person for you. Other doors in your life is gonna start opening once you release this, because your focus is gonna be put on something else. All right, we have romance and connection. We have mother, father, God. And we have cut the cords. All right, so some of y'all could be, I don't know if y'all, this could be the mother of your mother of your child, the father of your child. This could be a union where it is a marriage, because when God there, I feel like mother and father and God, it's kind of like, maybe, you know what I'm saying, it's more of like a marriage situation. Maybe you're in a marriage with this person and you're having to release it. But I think Spirit is saying that, you know, it's time to cut the cords to this connection. The romantic connection here, like, I feel like that the emotions and stuff is there between you and this person, but I really feel like the attachment is a little bit, it's kind of, this connection is kind of hindering you on your path right now. It's kind of preventing you from other areas that you're needing to work on. So it's kind of like an unhealthy attachment in a way, or feeling like a codependency, like you can't be without this person. And I think Spirit is trying to get you to see how you can, and how you can have more confidence in yourself without this person. And also, I feel like that your abundant life is about to, like, pop off too. For some of you, you may be moving, like I said, you may be cutting the cords with this person and moving to a whole new connection. For others of you, cutting the cord simply means cutting the energy off as of right now. Death is an illusion. So they're saying if you cut it off right now, we're not saying that it won't come back later. It's just not a right now thing. That's kind of what they're trying to get you to understand. But I feel like Spirit is, like, in charge of this relationship. It's like whether you want to let it go or not. It's kind of like they're going to come in and do what needs to be done. If you feel like you absolutely can't do it, then they're going to bring that tower that we saw. They're going to bring the tower in. It's going to be whether you want it or not. They're going to force you apart, because there's an unhealthy attachment here to this person or situation that they're trying to get you to see, that we need you to kind of, like, we need you to kind of be on your own for a while so you can get this. You're putting all your power into this person's hands, and we don't want you to do that. So it's like they're trying to stop a sinking ship from happening in a way. All right, happiness is my birthright. So this is kind of Spirit saying, it's like you deserve to be happy. And if you have an unhealthy attachment to a person who is kind of like feeling like that they can't make the moves towards you that they want, they could be all down for the physical part, but when it comes time to making that commitment, they kind of get stuck. It's like you don't deserve to be in a situation with someone who's unsure. You deserve to be with someone who's absolutely sure about you. Whether that is you moving on to someone else, or giving this person, like, time, putting them on a timeout for a while, doing you for a minute, and then, you know what I'm saying, if they get their shit together, then so be it. If they don't, then don't. But you deserve to be happy. This is what Spirit is saying. They feel like the situation do not make you all the way happy like you want it. And you can get that, but it's going to be at a cost of setting yourself free for right now and doing your own thing and healing that distorted part of you that feels like that you can't release this person, and you can't. Because like you're stuck, this person is also stuck too. So nothing can happen when two people are stuck. It's like one of you have to be the bigger person to release it. And it's kind of like if this is a connection of a spiritual connection in some type of way or whatever, it's like once you release it, that person can release it too. So it's kind of like you got to kind of figure out who you are. But what I'm kind of seeing here in this spread, Spirit is wanting y'all to do your own thing for a while and let this person just be where they are. You've probably been trying so much to get this person to do, and they haven't been able to show up right and do right for you. And it's because it's their own, this is their own mental thoughts that's fucking with this person. So it's kind of like you're going to have to do what you need to do for you. You're strong enough to release it, and you're strong enough to move forward. Trust me, I've been there before, and I told myself that, and look at me today. I was able to, and I'm much more happier now that I did let it go. All right, so that was all for Pal 2. And last but not least, we're going to move on to the last one. This is Pal 3. I knew this reading was going to be long in some way, shape, or form. All right, so let me go ahead and get to it. So Pal 3, if you chose Pal 3, this is your reading. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this connection for Pal 3 and see how Spirit is feeling about this connection that you're dealing with. First card out, we got closure here. We got healing here. All right. We have serendipity that came out. We got personal growth, a number 7. That's always about a spiritual path for me. We have 61, self-love. That's another 7. All right. We have chaos and conflict, a 33. That's a master number, or it could be a 6. 33 is also about, it's a mastery number of being in alignment as well for me. It's like 3 is about being in alignment, mind, body, and soul with the self. And I feel like you needing to master that. That's kind of what I'm getting. And there may be some conflict surrounding doing that. We have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without change. Yeah. All right. So we have the intentions card of number 1, hidden motivations. Why can I not say that? All right. So we have new supportive connections of number 8. We also have dark thoughts, consciousness, number 3. We have inner knowing that came out right here. We have positivity that came out. And the energy of this connection that you have with this person is fire. Yeah. So some of y'all could be a fire sign, or you're dealing with a fire sign, or the connection itself is just very hot and heavy, passionate. Or it could be like, now sometimes when fire come out, fire can be passion in a good way, or a passion could be in a bad way. With this chaos and conflict here, this is telling me that when you and this person or this situation, when y'all get into it heavy, so much so to the point where at least one of you in a dark place all the time. Dark place and confused. Figuring like you're in this maze and you're like doing all these twists and turns with this person. It's kind of like you really don't know which way this relationship gonna go. It's either up or it's either down. Or it's y'all just go in these circles and y'all don't it's never no end goal to this. It's like y'all don't really get anywhere when it comes to this. So the first thing I'm getting right here is Spirit is saying that the closure card and healing is coming out. I feel like starting up here with the closure and healing and everything that's here. Like I said, I kind of feel like you and this person have a real fire. It's like y'all have a real strong fiery connection to where either when y'all good it's good, when y'all bad it's horrible. And it's kind of like there's no in between with you and this person. It's like y'all can go from 0 to 100 and then back down within a second. And that's a little unstable. It is very unstable. And I feel like the change needs to happen in this situation. I feel like that there's a lot of things that has not really been revealed to each other. I feel like that with this, let me see what this hidden intentions is. Give me 1 second. I feel like it's like one of you in the connection, I heard it. One of you in this connection want to move on to other people. Someone wants to move on from this connection because this connection seems too difficult to even like for y'all to get along. It's like it's nothing, change is needed, but it's like nothing is changing in this situation in a way it feels. Closure could be one or two things. It could be closing out the situation completely and moving on with your life. I feel like your spiritual team is telling you that there may be a conversation of closure that needs to be had between you and this person. And it could be one that it needs to be, because healing needs to be done, because you both are like in the energy of where you're feeling like, it's kind of like y'all both are in a dark place and y'all trying to make it work with each other. Two people in a dark place, no one can pull the other one up. So it's kind of like you both probably have self-love issues. There's probably a lot of insecurity in this connection. I just see two people in a screaming match all the time. That's what I see. And it's like, instead of y'all could start off talking, and then the next thing you know, it's like one person's voice get raised and the other person goes on 10 as well. It's no one like, okay, let's just calm down, let's just figure it out. What I'm kind of getting is like, when one person go on 10, the other person go up 20. So that's how the situation goes, like a blow up. I wouldn't even be surprised if there was a physical altercation in this situation at one point. But I feel like that there's definitely self-love issues and a lot of insecurities that has not been dealt with. And there's a lot of dark places. It's like a lot of dark thoughts that you and this person individually have. I don't even feel like it's one or I feel like it's both. Because they're not telling me totally if it's you. It's like Spirit is saying it's both of y'all. Y'all both need to grow some more. There's a really immature energy here in this connection. Because 2 7s here is about needing to grow. I got a 6 is about love. 6 to me is love, being in alignment with love with that person. And then 1 is individuality. So for a 61 to come out, I feel like that you both need to learn more about love and how it is, what it means to have a loving connection with another person. And love starts with the self. It's like you really have to put the energy into yourself. And I really feel like that some of y'all, this relationship may be what it is for y'all. I think this is one of those connections. I'm not even, like I said, label your own connections how you want to. That is on you. But it feels to me, I'm not saying that it is, it feels to me this is one of those karmic connections to me. Now, like I said, pray to your spiritual team and ask them to give you absolute clarity on what it is. But to me, it feels very karmic. I had a relationship like this before too. So the feelings that I'm getting is taking you back to that place to where this person is the only person that you deal with that can take you to that dark place. They take you there. And it's kind of like when you get there, you're there for a second. And for some of y'all, this person don't even try to help pull y'all out of it. It's kind of like they leave you alone and deal with the shit to kind of fix it on your own. And it's like maybe you separate from this person for a while and it's like they come back around like nothing ever fucking happened. Sometimes you may get an apology out of this person, but it could be very half-assed because this person kind of gives me like a little bit of an arrogant energy off of them. Kind of like they don't really feel like they need to apologize because half the time the shit is probably always your fault and not theirs. And it's like you're always getting blamed. And it's like you could be this person that like, you want things to be okay with them. I feel like the hidden motives here is kind of telling me one of you wants it to be okay between y'all. So it's like you're willing to take the blame sometimes, but then it becomes too much to the point where you feel like, all right now, like you ain't gonna keep sitting up here saying it's me, like you do shit too, like you just don't, and then you're trying to prove your point to this person that comes into an all-out brawl. Maybe this person storms off or you storm off, but more than likely I feel like that it's this other person that storms off a lot. And it's like this person makes you feel like maybe you're not good enough. This person leaves you feeling like, well, damn, I can't get this person to do right by me. What is it that I need to have? And for some of y'all, this is coming in too. These are all intuitive messages. For some of y'all, this person may treat you a certain type of way, but then you see this person interacting with someone in the way that you want them to interact with you. And you feel like that is maybe something that this person has that you don't, to where you feel like that if you had that person had, this person will treat you that way. It's kind of like an energy. That's kind of like it to me. I feel like this person could be really charismatic, but I also feel like this person is very immature that you're dealing with. Maybe you feel like this connection was fated, like you met this person and it feels fated. Every person that comes into your life is a fated meeting. The connection is a little bit more stronger. It feels a little bit more like it was like a chance meeting. It could have been, you could have met this person by chance too. You could have been out on a whim. For some of y'all, I feel like I met this person when you was out probably with a group of friends or like at a club or some shit like that. But I feel like there was a lot of people around when you met this person. And I feel like since then, it's just been a whirlwind of shit. Like, do you feel like this person could have possibly swept you up off your feet? But this other side that this person has, like, I heard mommy issues for some of y'all. This person could straight have mommy issues, like, badly. But I feel like that you kind of know what it is you need to be doing with this connection. I feel like that you know that this connection is something that it's not the healthiest for you. I think you feel like that this isn't your stopping point. This connection isn't your end all be all. I feel like that you know that it's a possibility. You have an inner knowing that maybe this is not going to work out for you. With this positivity here, I think Spirit is wanting you to be more positive of your love life in general with meeting new people. Some of you may be apprehensive about meeting new people because maybe you could have dealt with the situation with this person and they may have made you feel like you weren't worthy. And it's kind of like you have a trusting issue with other relationships in your life too. But I think you know that a change needs to happen because this is a chapter in your life. I feel like this is a chapter that is needing to be closed out. And I feel like this person needs to grow and you need to grow some more as well, individually, separately from each other. Because I think this connection can get real hostile, volatile real quick. And it's kind of like there's healing that needs to be done on both ends. So this person kind of got issues with not being able to stick around versus the other energy has a issue with being too overly giving and not feeling like they're good enough to, it's like kind of like not seeing yourself in a higher level. And it's like we all have done that. It's okay because everybody has been through a period in their life and has dealt with a relationship like this. But I think that this connection is making you kind of jaded towards meeting new people. because of everything that you went through. It could have been, I heard, could have been cheating involved in this situation. There could have been like third-party situations, multiple things. This person is very secretive. They hide shit. I'm getting a lot of messages coming off of this person. This person just doesn't seem like I'm gonna stick it out and stick it around type person. It's more of like, I'm gonna do me, and either you gonna go along for the ride or not. Like, you know, I understand how you feel. Those are not my intentions, but I can't help the way you take things. That's kind of how I'm getting this off this person. Let's just see how this person feels about you. Let's see how they feel. We got the 7 of Pentacles right here. And we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So I'm going to get another card for this, because what I just felt when I flipped that over, I hope this person ain't that stupid like that. But let's just see. They may be. All right, what's the 7 of Pentacles here? Let's just keep an open mind. Can you clarify this? Because I feel like it's one person that wants to leave. Yeah, 10 of Swords, exactly what I thought. So listen, Page of Cups. Page of Cups is new energy. It's brand fucking new. So I feel like this person feels like they're feeling like, you know what I'm saying, like they've invested enough. They've invested all the time they can invest in this situation. And I feel like this person feels as if, you know, it would be better to end this situation. It's going to be very painful. It's not like they ain't being totally an asshole about it. They do feel some type of way about it ending. But they're feeling like it's kind of like it's for the best situation. They may want to, you know, have a talk and apologize. Like, yeah, I got some air sign energy off this person too. And you, the Queen of Swords. So just like you can be, this person can be real nasty with their words and real straightforward, cut, blunt. You can too. It's like I said, like you match this person's energy. Like whatever energy that they're giving you, you're going to match that shit back. I feel like this person may extend some type of an olive branch to close it out, like a conversation to be had. But when I flipped this over, this person feels like, you know, they're ready to look outside of this connection. It's like this other person feels like, you know, I'm keeping an open mind because the person who I feel like is for me may not even be this person. So I'm gonna keep, it's like this person is kind of keeping their options open. And they feel like they've invested all that they could. And with the 10 of Swords coming out, that's an ending, a painful ending. Like backstabbing, betrayals and shit like that. So this person could probably feel as if, you know, you may feel hurt by them wanting to walk away from this, but this is what they're wanting to do. And they're wanting to invest their time. Look, I swear, 3 of Swords came out. And they're wanting to invest their time somewhere else with the Chariot card. Like this person feels like that you will be able, like you both will be able to get over this. You both will be able to move on. They're like feeling like you'll be able to move on and heal. But the Tower is coming that I think with this High Priestess here is like you being new. And with this Queen of Wands energy coming out in reverse, this is the energy that you're lacking. Like in the Queen of Wands in reverse, someone who could be very spiteful, angry, or whatever. So they feel like you may be upset about this. But it's kind of like they felt like you kind of knew that this was coming for a minute. They like, this isn't new. Like you've been knowing it was coming. Yeah, 9 of Swords. So I feel like this person with the 7 of Swords, like tied up in this person probably has already been making connections with other people within your relationship. And it's like, you may have not known that. But with the 10 and the 3 of Swords, I feel like this person is feeling like, you know, they're keeping their mind open to new options because they don't feel like this is a chapter in their life that is it for them, and you don't either. So it's kind of like Spirit is trying to get you to understand that this person is ready to move away from this connection. Like they feel like they've done all they could, and it's like they don't feel like they can grow anymore in this connection. And they're feeling like there's a sense of y'all splitting, and they kind of feel like you kind of knew that it was coming. But I feel like the dark thoughts can come to where y'all can get, but this also could be a period of where you may be at, or this person may feel like that they're always in a dark place with you and they don't want to be there anymore, vice versa. Because I'm kind of seeing like the energy of this dark gradiating into the light. Same thing with this 3 of Swords. This dark kind of gradiating out. So this person is feeling like, and all this dark energy right here. So it's kind of feeling like it's either y'all good or y'all bad. It's either one or the other. It's never like it's never in between. Either you all the way dark, or it's like it's all the way good or it's all the way bad. There's no in between. And it's exhausting for this person. It's kind of like they're feeling like, you know, they're ready to go ahead and hang it up. There may be a conversation ahead. It may not be much emotions that they'll put into it. This person seems like they're going to be real straightforward, blunt to the point. They may show a little bit of compassion for you, but it's like you're not going to get a big gesture out of this person. Let's see the advice from Spirit. Patience is a virtue. Power and intention came out. I just heard your attention goes where I can't even think of it right now. ask and receive. And then the final card is there's a stream of love supporting my dreams. So what I'm kind of getting here is Spirit is saying that if you've been asking for a sign from them, you're about to get it about what to do with this relationship. Like, you're getting it now through this reading. But it's kind of like if you've been asking if you should close this out, you should be done with this. They're basically saying that is what needs to be done. What's this patience and virtue? And I feel like that, yeah, 4 of Cups. So some of y'all could like actively be in this 4 of Cups energy right here, where you're feeling depressed and down and out about this connection, asking for a sign. Spirit is bringing you the clarity that you probably been waiting on it for a while, but Spirit is definitely bringing you clarity that this connection has been a burden. It is time to release it. Power and intention, because I need to clarify this one right here. Hierophant, yeah, this is about you having faith that everything is going to work itself out. It's coming in slowly. Also, this is also saying that you could be having a whole new relationship with someone who's going to be a little bit more stable for you. They could be an earth sign, a Taurus, or a Virgo. I heard Capricorn too, but this is going to be somebody who's going to be a little bit more stable for you. Somebody who's going to be ready to commit. This is somebody who's more in alignment on your spiritual journey, not this person you've been dealing with. So that's kind of what I'm seeing with that. All right, yeah, look, Ace of Coins. You got a whole new opportunity coming in, Power 3, Queen of Cups. It's like you're going to be in a more healthier space when this person comes in. You're not going to be in this Queen of Swords, codependency, feeling like you can't express yourself, feeling all jaded and shit like that, feeling hurt. Because when you're dealing with this person, you're more in a Queen of Swords type energy. And you don't feel loving. You're going to be more in a loving, compassionate nature when you meet this person. It's like you're going to be open for love and ready for it. And this person is going to be coming in with the intent to marry. This is a strong masculine energy, or you're the masculine that's looking for this. It's like you're going to be able to manifest that opportunity, but it's by way of getting out of this energy and getting from under this person's thumb and actually seeing that you're worth more than what the hell it is they're trying to give you. All right, so that is pretty much all that I have for Pal 3. This concludes the reading. If you need anything else from me, you can find all of my information linked in the description box below. Hopefully this video wasn't too long for YouTube, but we're going to check that out. But if you would like to book a personal reading with me, please drop down and definitely hit that contact information. We can get you set up. Also, please make sure you're liking, comment, and subscribing the video. Subscribe to the channel. I love to have y'all here. Anyway, I'll catch y'all on the next one.